They oppress women and keep them down. You know what I was thinking about, and you'll disagree with this, but if I'm
open to hearty debate.
Okay, well, I feel like if there really was like a huge conspiracy to keep women down, because sometimes it seems like that. Like, that's the criticism, not that things are just better for men, but there's like a active collusion. Like, why wouldn't we just imprison and rape all of them? I mean, we could do it. There's enough of us that we could do it. Like, if we really wanted to have a patriarchy, we could make that happen pretty easily.
Wait, that's the evidence that you have, is that they're not imprisoned and being raped?
Yeah, where's my sex slave?
Well, first of all, in a lot of places in the world, they are imprisoned and raped. So yeah, you know, you're wrong there. Second of all, I don't know.
Not here.
I think that's
not my apartment.
No, well,
where it matters.
True.
But this is kind of good shit you're gonna get out of the fucking bonus content, dude. I don't have to worry about some dumb bitch listening to this.
Yep, because they get paid less money, so they can't afford
it.
The $5.
It also costs more for them to make up for how much I had to pay to get into the Cinderblock Comedy Festival.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, that's the all women's.
Yeah,
comedy
well,
festival?
it's the one where they make white men pay more.
Wait, I thought that it was just women. No.
Ow! The cat just bit me.
Yeah.
You know, it's they let white men do it, but they're trying to have like a diverse showcase.
So white men have to pay more?
White men had to pay more to submit. And then, you know what's funny? Like, all these women were like, fuck yeah, like making them pay more. And it's like, well, you're still paying, so you're being exploited. I think we talked about it probably on another.
I don't know what I was.
We never talked. Okay, so if you don't know, there's this festival. And I'm glad I can talk shit about it because none of them will pay for the bonus content. Bonus content. We got to get a cool. Oh, you know what's funny? The Anthony Cumia Studios guys like approached me for real about putting Come Town on the Anthony Cumia network.
Well, only if they get office space at the top of the Empire State Building.
I already told them we're already at the better studio, the real Anthony Cumia studio with the Puerto Rican rattlesnake as your producer. But yeah, so these girls started a comedy festival called the Cinderblock Comedy Festival. And they were taking submissions, which is already fucked up. Like, it's fucked up to charge comedians to perform at the festival.
Comedy festivals in general are a racket.
It's this broken business model that they all started fucking doing, and then every new festival that pops up, they justify charging comedians to submit by saying, like, well, you know, look who did it prior. Like, Bridgetown makes probably like $50,000 a year. Off submissions alone. And then they don't pay anybody.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, and then they don't pay anybody. And then they have sponsors, and then it's like, oh, well, we break even. It's like, how do you break even? By, you know, paying yourselves to do the work for a couple weeks
after our $50,000 salary.
Yeah, right. There's no way to justify it. You know, you couldn't, if you opened a restaurant, you could not pay any of your employees and then say like, well, we still just broke even. It's like, no, that's a shitty business.
No, it's for the networking. That's what it's for, Nick. You gotta go there and be like, Nick Mullen, New York City Comedy, how you doing?
Yeah.
It's like a trade convention. That's what comedy festivals are.
So these whores, they started their own festival, see? And, they started their own festival, and then to, like, you know, as a fuck you to the wage gap, they were charging white men $25 to submit, and women only 19 something, whatever is 73% of 25 is.
Ooh.
But you're still just charging women. So you have like fucking diversity festival, and then you set it up so like, hey, we're going to discourage white men from applying, so we're only going to be exploiting women and minorities. And it's stupid. It's like, and if you tried to argue with them about it, they would be like, oh, white male tears, and then they'd post that fucking, you know, all their white male tears memes.
Who runs it?
This girl, Corey Spencer, I guess. But anyhow, Lewis got into it with them over that thing, and then so Lewis just started his own festival, where he didn't charge anyone
The
to submit.
Skankfest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like put together in like 2 months and paid all the comedians just to prove that you could do it.
Yeah.
Because they were like, it's impossible. How are we supposed to, like put all this together? Websites cost money. It's like, okay, well, comedy costs money. You can't find a web designer to make your website for free for exposure.
Oh, in New York, it's impossible.
Yeah. So, yeah, they took all this fucking money, and I guess that festival's happening in like 2 weeks, so we'll see if...
the Cinder Block?
Yeah, we'll see if it's a complete failure. Fingers crossed.
Well, I'm going to be outside protesting. That's what I'm going to be doing.
I'm going to be raping. I'm going to do rape even twice as much as I normally do to make up for it. Guys, we have maybe a slight technical issue. I can't remember whether I fucking erased the last show off the SD card or not.
So we might not even be recording?
No, we're recording, but it might just cut off at any minute. But here's the thing. We don't have Stav here, so we don't have to worry about it.
Because his laughs require more memory.
Well, he's so fat that he takes up more space on the SD card.
The memory card.
A lot of people don't know that about fat people, but any kind of technology that is like they need heavy-duty keyboards because they're fucking huge fingers.
They need bigger hard drives for their computers.
Yeah,
because they're for the fat.
Yeah, it also keeps the crumbs out. He can't help himself but eat at the fucking computer. And it'll be weird to see if we can fill an hour without Stav just calling someone a gay bitch and then laughing for 5 minutes.
Really? I think that's about 35% of our content as it stands.
I want to take an episode and just edit it down to Stav's laughter. And
just a supercut of Stav laughing? Yeah. That'd be so funny. Like an hour supercut?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
And see how long it goes.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, I think it's great. I think it's like makes the show a lot better.
It makes it easier to do, certainly.
For me.
It makes you feel funnier.
For sure.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't laugh for anyone.
Right, I don't either. People have accused me of being, retarded or autistic.
No. I watched, speaking of Inside the Actors Studio, Dave Chappelle said he never laughs. So. Yeah. So we're cool.
So I'm like Dave Chappelle.
We're basically Dave Chappelle.
Very similar to Dave Chappelle. You know what? I did, I had a callback for a commercial audition this week. And so, you go to a commercial callback and everyone looks like you. You're going for the same role. Right. So that's really all it is. It's like you have the same look as somebody. Yeah. And guess who I saw at the callback for the role that I was going, which was just like some bullshit. Like an energy company. For the same role as me, Aaron, the UCB rapist.
No.
Yeah, he's there. He's like checking in and stuff. And
how's he doing?
He came up. He was like, he saw me. He's like, "How's it going?" And I was like, "Probably better than it is for you." And he's like, "No, I'm doing okay, actually." I was like, "Are you?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then I don't know. He mentioned some legal stuff that's going on. And I don't know if I can.
Probably should.
Yeah, he already has a lawyer, so people knows that he's like, I guess, suing
guilty.
them. Yeah,
right.
He's guilty. Yeah,
he got a lawyer, so that means he's guilty.
Well, check this out. He got Atticus Finch. Have you heard of this guy?
Oh,
he's
no.
Great.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Is he the guy that rhymes all the?
Yeah.
That's the best thing about Johnny Cochran.
Yeah,
is that he was singing rhymes.
Yeah.
And so he got people off because of like cool.
If the dick's too small, you can't enclose him in walls.
Yeah,
you can't put him in jail.
That convinced me.
If the pussy ain't toe up, then my man, you can't stow up. You gotta let him go.
Yeah.